What is up, everyone? Man, as I am putting this together, let me get in the frame here. As I'm putting my, setup to go live, stock market's just like crashing and whatnot, man. Oh, man. I'm sitting here, I'm just looking. So right now, it's down 846 and 87 on the S&P. Another 227 points on the NASDAQ. Look at over here. Look at the right of the chart right there. It's just... that's straight down. There's no bounce. Ever since 10 o'clock, there's been no bounce. I got in early. I had a bad day today. I didn't post it up on the stories, but I'm down like $2,000 on one, 900 on another, and 100, maybe 100 on the other. So about 3,000. And I'm just like, I'm done. I got a little short position on. I got some mini. I shorted the mini ESs, and knowing me, it'll probably rip back in my face. But I don't know. Let me make sure I'm live because I'm about to get into a mini rant here. Let me see. Is this the live one? Oh, my Twitter. Hold on here. No. Sorry, y'all. Yeah, I'm live. All right. Damn, look at that, man. All right, so, the CDC came out. Remember if you watched the video yesterday, I said, man, they're not telling us everything. Suppose it's already here. Suppose it's here, and we was talking about different scenarios, and I'm talking about the coronavirus. Different scenarios, but anyway, so the CDC comes out and kind of plan us, hey, if you got it, don't go to school, take this one to the doctor, do this, get this kind of food. All of this, and they basically saying it's not when it's going to come. It's not if it's going to come, it's when, and all of that, and all of these precautions. So the market's scared shitless, and we're just going down. Larry Kudlow came out to speak, and you're going to have to try to pull this up on YouTube or the CNBC website. He was talking about oh man, and I know I'm being him now. I know about the virus in China, and it killed thousands of people. He's like, oh, I'm not going to talk about that. Now, did he slip and put the real number out? You know what I mean? And it was just weird. He was trying to calm it down, trying to put less fear in the market, but he couldn't because the story's too real. You know what I mean? The story's too real for him to even sugarcoat it. And so the market has really been going straight down since he's been talking. I didn't put any short positions on until that because I thought he was going to be successful in kind of saying something, but he's not, so the market's just straight down, and I don't know, it just hasn't been bouncing. I think we're going down to 3,000. Let me expand this a little bit. Hey, babes. So here's the 3,000 mark, right? I think we're going straight down to there. If you look at this is the futures. Look how, if I pull up the weekly, I mean, look at straight, we're going straight down. 10%, right? If you go from the top over here, to down to here, right at the 3,000, that happens to be 11.32%. I just think we're going straight there before we even think about doing anything else. So it's just an ugly day. I think we're going to get notice of the virus being here in some city, and I think the CDC and Larry Kudlow, they just kind of got us ready for that news, so it's not a shock when they drop it in the paper or release it. I'm telling you, that's my feeling. I'm always on the conspiracy theory side, and I never trust what's being told to me. I take a piece here, and put my own puzzle together. Somewhere between the stories is the truth, they say, whatever it is. So anyway, my losses is all my bad. I just tried to get in early. I just, trying to do a 3-day trade for the most part. And I was obviously too early. I was just too early. You could see the stocks open high. This is Amazon. This is the hourly. I can pull up the 5-minute, make it look a little better. It opened up high, 2032. I thought that was great. It kind of came down, and right at the 2000 is kind of where I put my trade on because it held there for the most part all day yesterday. And then it had this severe drop, and I'm like, oh, here I go. I'm the one that buys just before the big drop. and I held it. This is where most of the losses occur. But I just made a adjustment. I had a diagonal on it, basically a vertical, and I made an adjustment. It was a pretty good adjustment. Then we bounced back up. I was like, good. I'm glad I didn't really make severe adjustments. Just a little adjustment. Everything was all good. We going sideways. We holding at 2,000, thinking we're going to continue to bounce up. And then we just started going straight down. And for the most part, yeah, I can't take the pain. So it was a pain trade. I'm like, I'm out. So that's the title of this video, The Pain Trade. Anyway, or whatever I put down in the title. So that was that. And then I put a trade on Tesla. And yesterday, had a good week yesterday as far as relative strength. Yesterday was pretty good. Here's yesterday. Yesterday the market was down 1,000 points, and Tesla, it was just down. I can't remember exactly, but not as much as it could have been. And then today, when the market was doing that V drop, Tesla was only down. Amazon was down a good 1.8%. Tesla was like down 0.3. It was down a few bucks. So I was like, oh. Right down here, I was like, Tesla wants the whole 800. Look, it's still doing it. It's 801. It's from what the market is doing and what this stock is doing. This one, when we do bounce, is going higher. The relative strength's insane. So I sold 3-day. I sold the 800, 750 because I was confident that I was going to go up. We had a little dip. It went up to 815, 820. I was making good money on a trade. Thought about taking it off, but I was like, nah, this is it, man. This is the rip. We're going to go up here, test this high. And then it came back down along with the market, but it's holding at 800 like a champ. Look at that, man. It's just, it's just holding it. So I still like it, but I closed it out because we're coming down hard. We just had no bounces. The only bounce we had was the pop this morning. I don't know why I wasn't thinking to go short or buy puts at the time. If I think about myself, I think it's because the volatility. The volatility is, when I go short, I buy puts for the most part. The volatility was just too high. If it rips in my face, those puts are gonna get destroyed. I could have bought put spreads to kind of ease the pain, but no, I didn't do that. And then the way the market's been for the last 6-8 months, it's always been that V. I talk about it in all my videos. So I'm waiting for the V pop, and so he's down 1,000 points. Waiting for that, trying to catch a little support here, and we just pop. And I thought this was it right here. This is Tesla, and no, it wasn't. Everything is a fake out, and we just straight down. It's just crazy. So what do we got here? Here's my watch list. Is that it? Okay, the Dow's down 790. SPX down 87. So 790 on top of 1,000 yesterday. 1,700 points in 2 days. Yep, that's like, and it's already 218. There's been no bounce. Most likely we slide right into the close to go for the record as far as, the record close for today, and maybe even challenge that 1,000-point drop yesterday. So, that's my bet. Why should we rally from here? It hasn't been. I think that CDC report. No. Okay, that's what I want to talk about. The bonds. So I always felt that the market's not worried about coronavirus. It was worried about the bonds, because the bonds, a 30-year bond and the 10-year record lows. What is that? U.S. markets. Can we pull it up over here? I don't know how to pull it up on my Thinkorswim. 10-year, the yield is 1.31. 30-year, 1.79. Last time I checked, this was 1.8. So you got the 1 year is 1.318. Basically, the 10 and the 1 inverted. And, of course, the 1 year, the 3 month is 1.53. So the 10-year and the 3 months inverted. These are record lows for the 10 and the 30, I believe. And so, therefore, I think that's what the market's really scared of. And look at these trending now. Coronavirus, whatever. U.S. confirms 53 cases. Wait a minute. Did I miss something? Is that now? Pandemic planning. Total confirmed cases more than 80,000, 2,700 deaths. Toyota reports, corona outbreak could force cancellation, elevation from Italy. We know about Italy, blah, blah, okay. Why did they put that on? Why was that the headline? Made me click on. They clickbaited me. Here it is. The CDC outlines what closing schools, businesses will look like in a U.S. pandemic. They said schools should consider dividing students into smaller groups or close and use internet-based teleschooling. For adults, businesses can replace in-person meetings with video and telephone conferences and increase teleworking operations. They also say that cities may need to modify, postpone, or cancel mass gatherings. Hospitals may need to triage patients differently. I think California was trying to do them outside. Add more telehealth services and delay elective surgery. We are asking the American public to work with us to prepare for the expectation that this is going to be bad. Okay, that's from the CDC. So you see how they kind of told us bad news. That's pretty bad, right? But if that's the truth, you almost got to tell us. Kind of like they know something we don't know, and they getting ready to drop the bomb on us. What kind of that came out? 1201. So we go here to 1201. Yeah, right there. So the market was coming back. That's Tesla. Let's bring up the SPY. Oh, we still going down. So the market was coming back, and here it is, 1201, right there. That's when that news dropped straight down. Why you want to buy into that? I'm telling you, this week, we're going to hear about some cases in probably New York. New York is the melting pot of the world. There's people from all over the place. Now, if you got the virus in South Korea, all right, so it was in China, right? China, we stopped the planes going there, all right? We don't need China, all right? But what about South Korea? What about Italy, right? Europe, so now the planes is coming back and forth from there, so hey, it's here. It's here. And it probably, like I said, New York, I'm going to say New York. If you go into Europe, Italy, you probably flying out of New York, catching the big plane out of New York. Look at this, it's kind of flagging for another drop down, and it's just wanting to go straight down. So I'm not good at day trading or figuring out the pattern. I'm just kind of the vibe. It just feels, if you're in the market, you already lost a bunch of money. I'm totally backwards. I was sitting on the sidelines as it was going up, came down 1,000, came down another 200, whatever it was this morning. So that's why I was like, let me nibble because the bounce is coming. Nah, it's no bounce. So the loss, that's what I'm saying. It was on me. It looks like it's getting ready to drop pretty big right there. Harley, I can't pronounce that. Amazon down 1967. I know, man. I didn't think it was going to break that. This is what I was in. It's now very disappointed. Very disappointed. It's closing the gap of that monster earnings, which was that big green bar right here. If it gets down to 1900, this is a buy. Regardless, but I don't know, man. I laid the scary scenario out yesterday on my video, and if it is in New York, how do you see how they close and quarantine everything, and now they telling us, hey, if you get to one of these schools, or let's say a parent has it, they're gonna say, oh, your kid's got school, well, he ain't going to school, and then they're gonna think the school has it, and they're gonna be shutting down. It could be ugly, because if they quarantining people like they are overseas, what's gonna happen here, right? It's not gonna be normal. So they gave us that little thing. Oh, we teleconference. Oh yeah, everybody's got a little tele something. I guess what, our smartphones, and we're just gonna live life as normal. No school today, son. You just pull out your tablet and you'll see the teacher on there. Okay, and it just be normal. No. Yeah, it's time for me to get my ammo. Stock up the ammo. Yeah. So anyway, that's what's up. It was just a bad day. Just not feeling it. And I'll go ahead and make this video quick. So those are the only two stocks that I traded. Now, those are my money trades. Those has been, when I've been posting my little trades online, that's where it's coming from. Amazon and Tesla lately, I thought about trading Microsoft but yeah, even that's all something starting to, it was almost like Teflon. Look at it now. It's just look at it. It's going sideways basically. After the gap down yesterday, it's basically going sideways for the last day and a half, and now boom, now it's giving it up. So I thought about putting, turning this into my Teflon trade because it's not going lower, even though the market was down thousands. So that's what's up. I'll go ahead and end this video unless y'all have something to talk about. I appreciate you stepping into the room, Harley. And man, good luck. Good luck. Be careful. Oh, this is the last thing. Another reason why I'm afraid to go short and just be short, because I really think the Fed is going to do an intermittent cut. You saw the rates, right? I had the bond rates up. Let's bring them back again. And basically, he's got to lower that short-term rate. I mean, that's the one he has control over. Where is it at? US. So he's got to lower it, and I think it's going to be an emergency cut, not because of coronavirus, even though that'd be a good side benefit, but because these are out of control. And then also the Bernie Sanders thing, he's really getting momentum. So the market's digesting all of this, right? All of this. And but when the Fed does do that emergency rate cut, the market will probably rip in your face, and then it'll also be to sell that pop, But that's why I'm afraid to go short. Just got to kind of watch it, because something will happen overnight. You have China, England, that Draghi guy, he's over there wherever wherever he is. He's famous for some bullish actions, you know what I mean, and causing the whole world to rip, So, you just never know. And with the market already down 1,800, I know it's not a big deal because it's only down like I think 7 or 8% from the top, but with the virus out there, they don't like the market going down at all. I noticed Trump hasn't even been tweeting. I'm like, what's up with that? You ain't even tweeting nothing. All right, so this is Dre. That's this YouTube channel, and Dre Trades on Instagram and Dre Trades on Twitter. So I come on here, I discuss what I'm doing, and I like to discuss what you're doing as well. If you put them in the comments, we can kind of talk about it, but no comments, so I'll go ahead and end this video. Yeah, and that's it. Hopefully you traded better than me today. I mean, the trade of the century, which is what I've been waiting for forever, was just to buy puts, and I had them out, but I didn't. I had them all through the run-up, right? Should we bring up this chart? Should we bring it up? Yeah, I had it all through here, kind of nibbling, buying puts, and then we finally get the big drop. I'm not in them. Unbelievable. This is the drop I'm waiting for. Now that we're halfway down, I'm still afraid to buy puts because, like I said, the rip in your face. Now, if it rips in our face, then maybe I'll consider go ahead and doing that. But anyway. All right, so thanks for watching, everyone. I appreciate you. If you just joined in, watch the replay, man. And just watch. Open your eyes. Listen to all these news sources because they're telling us a crock of shit. You know what I'm saying? It's coming. It's coming. They already know. They already know, and they about to release it. That's my opinion. All right, so this is Dre Trades. Oh, hold on. Big Poppy. Let that market correct. False highs. You're either saying false highs or false hopes. Yeah, it's correcting, but where does it stop? I think it stops at 3,000. We'll get some support right there. That's it. I mean, where else? Just look at it. Where else is going to go? And that just happens to be the 10-11% mark. And it's a nice round number as well. So all of that straight down to there. We're not even accelerating in the volume yet. Yeah, so wait, the panic didn't start, even though it seems panicky, but it didn't start yet. You'll know when the markets open up limit down. Keep those words in mind. Limit down, and and it's like then there's your panic and all that. Hopes and highs. Yep. So, yeah, I was cautious all through here, and I kind of messed up here at the end. This is the part I've been waiting for forever. That's it. That's the drop right there. I was waiting for it right here. Last summer I got a little action. Oh man, yeah, it was great. It was great last summer, but then I got chopped up waiting for the next move. I think it was up in here. Then I should have been long. Look at that, And now, anyway. But I'm making money. I'm sticking with I want to wait. I'm gonna have to. The way I trade, I gotta let these. You at least gotta go sideways. I trade like spread deep in the money spread, so you can go down a little bit. You can go sideways. Definitely can go up, or the other way around, as long as I'm on the other side of the trade. But you got to kind of be doing one thing. You can't have this much volatility. What is it, 19? Where are we at on my stock? I can't believe Amazon. I knew it was always going to kind of fill the gap, but I ain't know like today. I mean, the thing opened up 48 points today. I mean, the Qs ain't even down that much. Oh, yeah, they are. The Qs are down 2.86. Amazon's down 2.41%. All right, so that's it. Thanks for watching, man. I appreciate y'all. Like I said, if you just joined in, catch the replay. This is Dre on Twitter. This is Dre on Instagram. Dre Trades. Let's say that again. Dre Trades on Twitter. Dre Trades on Instagram. This is Dre right here on YouTube. Comment in any video and I'll respond. Comment right here. You got a couple of seconds to do it. And that's where you can hit me up. Twitter is the best platform. All right. See, we just got a comment. I was just giving it. Big Poppy, CDC just sparked a panic. And all right, let me read. You sparked a panic in U.S. coronavirus pandemic inevitable, and they don't want to do a panic. You know it. The government don't want to panic, but they had to tell us, because if they would have dropped the news about like 15 people sick in Manhattan and one died or some crap, then it's a panic. You know what I'm saying? So that's what makes. Yeah, they didn't want to cause a panic, but they had to say it. And they didn't say when. They said not if it comes. They said when it comes. Right? And Kudlow came in. He couldn't even. Y'all gotta pull up that video on it's got to be on YouTube somewhere. He couldn't even. There was nothing he could say. Kelly Evans from CNBC. She was throwing him the hard questions, and there was one point I thought he was getting real mad because she was hitting him hard with the hardball questions, man. And there was just no answer. That's what I'm saying. When this thing is killing people, people's getting sick, and they want you to do this, you can't sugarcoat that. You know what I mean? So it's funny. He went out there to try to sugarcoat, but there was really no sugarcoating. CDC, it's their responsibility to come out and tell us the real deal. And I think they just kind of keep their mouth shut when their sugarcoating is don't tell nobody. But I think now that they told somebody, we're about to find out. So keep an eye on the news. And you know what? When that comes, I was going to say, when that news dropped, that's probably the bottom. But I don't know, because it's spreading. Probably not the bottom. It might be the start of something really more significant. Because look at, it was just amazing to, we seen what was going on in China, and the market totally ignored it. We seen what was going on in cruise ships. The market totally ignored it. Apple comes out and says, hey, our supply chain is going to be messed up. And, what happens? Market new highs. The Apple goes to a new high. Use your key. Right? So Apple goes to a new high. They say, hey, supply chain is going to be messed up. And, who closed? And we're closing the stores. New high. It's just unbelievable. So now that it's kind of looked like it maybe not contained. It's in Iran. It's in Korea and South Korea and Italy and whatever. Now it's like, oh, I didn't think it was going to get out of China. Really? You didn't think it was going to get out of China? But that's what makes me think it's not a lot of the virus. A lot of it, I think, is also the bond. Right? The lowest record on record, the 30-year and the 10-year, I think. And is the 10-year? The 30-year is for sure. And, so you add all those together, it's not looking good. Start, my brother. Yeah. Kind of not showing what you kind of mean. Did I miss something? Start. Anyway, I got to go ahead and end the video. I got to take care of some business. You want to get on here? You looking good, babe. You don't want to kind of just say hello?
Hi.
Get over here. Go ahead. I'll let you promote your paparazzi.
Oh.
For the diehards that's in here. 3 of them.
Oh, there's 3.
Yeah, I
Hi.
got 3. Mm.
Oh, yeah. I'm looking there. Hi, you can go to...
Deborah's?
Well, you can come to my Facebook page, Deborah Carver.
You're not in the video.
Oh. You can come to my Facebook page, Deborah Carver. I'll be sitting there in the profile like this. Or no, like this or something. I don't know. Anyway, and then my Facebook page also is Deborah's Fabulous Fives. Oh, sorry.
That's all right.
And then it's Deborah's Fabulous Fives. And then you can visit my website, www.deborahsfab5.com.
Yeah.
And yeah.
And then you'll catch her there. And
Yeah. But friend request me on Facebook.
all right.
All right.
All right. All right. All right. Thanks for watching, y'all. I got to go. Wait a minute. It's the start of a major crash. Yeah. It just may be. It just may be. You can't rule it out. I mean, damn, if everybody's sick and dying, nobody's going to be buying. Yeah, you can't rule it out. How do they fix it, though, when it does crash? What do you do? I don't know. But who knows? I don't know. It's even ugly to think about. I can't even think about it. Because the worst case scenario could be ugly. That's what I was talking about in my videos yesterday, so yeah. All right, y'all. I got to go. I'll talk to you later. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Good luck.